welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be discussing how do you get motivation to go to the gym. How do you get motivation? Let's let everyone say hi. So, hi. Hey. Please like and subscribe before you leave, and yeah, without further ado, let's get into it, girl. First thing I want to talk about is how to get motivated to go to the gym in the first place. I have written all of my tips on this little pad. So my first tip or suggestion, if you are trying to get motivated to go to the gym or work out or live a healthy lifestyle, the first thing I would say to do is to set goals. When you write out your New Year's resolutions, make sure that you're including your fitness goals within that. It can be as simple as you have an old pair of jeans that you can't fit into right now and you want to be able to fit back into them. Or you can even do the traditional method of how much you weigh, like what number is on the scale, and be like, okay, I want to lose X amount of pounds. You could also use like an old photo of yourself. Say you've gained a little bit of weight and you really like how you look in this one photo. Your goal is to get back to what you looked like there. Then that can be, part of setting up your goals. And if you have goals, then you're motivated to reach them. The next point is think about all the possibilities. Think to yourself, what will my life be like if I lose a little bit of weight? Or if I'm just a little bit healthier? Like, what will my life be like? How you'll feel in your clothes, how you'll feel on the beach in the summertime, how you'll feel around your friends that are thinner than you are, how you'll feel on a first date when you meet someone new. You have endless possibilities of how you can better those experiences just by working on yourself a little bit. This one is a really important one that a lot of people kind of don't care about, and they should, and that is considering your health benefits, or like what benefits you can get from this in your health. It's important, to us to look hot, right? We all want to look good, we all want to look toned, we all want to look fit, but it's also important to think about, your body, like the health of this thing that you're living in. For example, when I was 19, well, it was like a month before I turned 19, my grandpa, who was like my dad, passed away really suddenly. We did not expect it at all. It was in an accident, and I gained 30 pounds in 2 months. And that's just part of life. Like, you're gonna have really trying times, but it was so bad that my family made me go to the doctor and be tested for pre-diabetic. Your body can't take care of you if you don't take care of your body. So this one is super important to me, and this is like my #1 gym motivator, and that is thinking of the gym as me time. So I have always been the kind of person, I'm an only child, I love being alone, and I love having time just for me. What's in here, how this feels, improving this shell that I'm in, and also like the mental strength that you get by just going to the gym and just like setting goals for yourself and reaching them. You wouldn't believe the benefits that come from that. To recap how we get motivated to start with to go to the gym. #1, we're going to set goals for ourselves. #2, we're going to think about all the possibilities of the great things that can happen by us achieving these goals. #3 is considering all of our health benefits and the things that will improve within ourselves by being motivated to go to the gym. And #4, thinking of the gym as your you time or your me time. Okay, now this is the second part of this, and this is how to keep motivation, or if you have lost motivation, how to regain that motivation. This is something that I was struggling with a little bit before the holidays and during the holidays. Like, I would go through the motions of going to the gym, but I just wasn't enjoying myself. I wasn't like working out to the best that I could. I was just kind of there and doing the motions of it, but I wasn't motivated. So I have a few tips on how to remotivate yourself, or how to, rev up that motivation. #1 is to get inspired by others. It can be as simple as going to the gym and you see a girl and you're like, hot damn girl, I want to look like that. I want that booty. Yeah, I want to look good. So I would say get motivated by people you see at your gym. Get motivated by the people you see on Instagram that are doing really well and like have a physique that you're interested in attaining for yourself. Watch YouTube videos. That's something that's always motivated me, is seeing other people's progress. Like, if I go on Instagram and I see a before and after of this person, I'm like, holy shit, they can do it, so can I. They're there. Look at them. Get inspired, girl. Okay. The next one is get inspired by yourself. And that kind of sounds weird, like, what do you mean I'm going to get inspired by myself? Okay, what I mean by that is taking progress photos of yourself. Look at an old picture of yourself and you've been in the gym for a couple weeks, and then you take a picture of yourself now and you're like, wow, I really have made some improvements. Or, you know, the number on the scale, the way that you're measuring. It can be as simple as you're able to run a mile. When you first started, you weren't, because that's me. Or lifting heavier, like you could have started at a smaller weight and now you're getting higher and you're like, okay, that's motivating you to keep pumping, to keep working at it. You're only going to improve and you're only going to get what you put in. You can also get inspired by, one of the things that inspired me when I first started, I had a Polar watch, which is this little watch that you'd wear this band that tracked your heart rate around your wrist. Around your waist, and then your watch on your wrist would tell you like your heart rate and how many calories you burned and how long your workout was. And you could go back to previous days, so I'd always like try to at least hit a certain amount of calories or a certain amount of time in the gym. So something as small as just keeping track of what you're doing, keeping track of your weight, keeping track of your progress pictures, your measurements, your distance you're running, the weight that you're lifting, you know, your heart rate and how many calories you're burning. Any of that can motivate you to keep going, and use those as tools to motivate yourself. Okay, number 3 tip of how to remotivate yourself or how to get excited about the gym is to find a workout that you love. Like if you're doing an exercise or like a workout routine that you don't like, then yeah, you're not going to be motivated to do it. So make sure you're doing something that you actually enjoy. For me, that's weightlifting. Like I love lifting. I love feeling my muscles pumped. I love feeling strong. I love like being in a group of boys and being like doing just as much as they are, at least like killing what I am doing. It's like really motivating for me. Some people it's running, like, you know, doing a 5K, you do that, do a 10K, whatever. Dance classes, like people are like, oh, I don't want to do dance classes because that's not going to really work. Yes, it is. Anything you're doing that's getting your heart rate up, that's making you work for it, it's gonna work. And this one's real important, girl. And this is my 4th? I think it's the 4th. Make yourself a killer playlist, okay? Or like a list of songs you look up on YouTube. Make sure that you are having some fun at the gym. Find a good radio station on Pandora that you like. Make a Spotify playlist that really motivates you, and you wouldn't believe what music can do for your workouts. It's really incredible. Another thing that really remotivates me to get back into the gym or like to really kill it in the gym is new workout clothes. And that's so like a superficial thing to say, but I love when I get new workout clothes. I'm like, I need to go to the gym and squat in these leggings to make sure that they feel good. I want these shoes so I can do the Stairmaster and hit my HIIT cardio really hard. You wouldn't believe how motivating it is just to have like a new clothing item. I don't know if it's for everybody, but for me, I love it. And I use like gym clothes and gym shoes and stuff like that, stuff for the gym as rewards for me hitting goals and like doing really well. So this past week I did really well at my job and I got a paycheck higher than normal. So I was like, okay, well, I'm going to reward myself. Instead of with food, I'm going to reward myself with a really bomb-ass pair of leggings and a nice shirt from Vicky Seeks. And it was fun. I loved it. And I was motivated to kill my workout that day because I had an open back and I was doing back and I was like, I got to make my back look good. And another thing I would say is having a support system, or at least having someone to keep you accountable. I am the most blessed person in the world when it comes to this. My 3 best friends in the entire world are in love with lifting, and one of them is my husband. Like, my husband loves lifting, and my 2 best friends, they both love lifting, and they're both really motivated to go to the gym and stuff like that. When I'm not feeling motivated, I call one of them, and then they motivate me. I'll text Elizabeth sometimes. Elizabeth's one of my best friends, and I'll be like, girl, I'm not feeling it today. Help me out. And she'll be like, you need to go work it out. And so I do. Use your husband, your wife, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your mom, your dad. Like, have someone be like, keep me accountable. Make sure I'm going to the gym every day. Make sure I'm eating right. And, you know, sometimes you might get annoyed with them because when you grab for that cheeseburger, they'll be like, girl, you said you won't eat that. And you'd be like. Also, I wanted to point out, if you don't have family that motivates you and you don't have friends that motivate you, have you seen the Instagram fitness community? It's it's mind-blowing. There's so many groups that you can join. If you wanted to do something like Weight Watchers or something, they have group meetings. And you can find a place to find people to keep you accountable and to keep you motivated. And so my third topic of conversation is how to make the gym a habit. I would say my number one tip for making the gym a habit is to plan your gym time at the beginning of the week. And what I mean by that is, say you work Monday through Friday, you're off Saturday, Sunday. I want you on Sunday to plan which days of the week you're going to go to the gym and for how long, what you're going to do those days, like your workout routine, like you're going to hit legs this day, shoulders this day, back this day, whatever. What days are going to be your rest days, and then stick to it. Like, you have a plan, stick to it. And you know, if one day comes up and something happens and you can't make it, okay, let it go. It'll be fine. Go back to it and stick to it the best that you can. So planning it out from the beginning of the week is super important. And that's the same way with meal prep. So you fail to plan to fail. Work. Pack your gym clothes the night before you're going to the gym and put your bag in your car. Or like keep your bag next to the front door so you don't leave anything. So that you never have an excuse of, oh, I forgot this, or oh, I had to go home first and then I had so many things to do that I couldn't go to the gym. You have to have it there and available for you. The next thing is gym friends. Like I said before, making gym friends is really important, and it's super helpful when you have these people that are like, okay, I expect you to be here because we're supposed to work out together, and if you're not here, I'm going to be pissed. But I will say, when I was first starting out, that was the biggest blessing that I had, was that I had gym friends to, you know, expect me to be there. And if I wasn't there, I heard a lot of shit about it. If you're skipping out on the gym, then you're just cheating yourself. Like, you might be thinking, oh, I just don't feel like doing it, whatever, no big deal. Well, you're really just cheating yourself. You're really just not giving yourself all the tools that you could give yourself to reach your goals. And then when it comes time for your deadline and you haven't reached your goals, you're going to look back and be like, damn, I should have went to the gym that day. I wanted to share a little bit of my friends' stories so that you could understand like different perspectives. So for me, what motivates me to go to the gym is it's my me time, okay? I literally will go crazy if I don't go to the gym for a long period of time. It really like keeps me centered, really. It keeps my mind right. And it's fun for me. I enjoy it. And, you know, I do get unmotivated at times. But what remotivates me is just setting a new goal for myself. So I'm like, okay, right now my goals are to kind of slim down a little bit, cut it down, but I also want to work on my body composition. So I'm trying to make my legs a little bit smaller, make my shoulders and arms a little bit more broad and bigger, because I am bottom heavy. So I'm just working on balancing out my body, and that's a challenge for me. So I love a challenge, and I just love the gym. So that's my motivation. I'm going to talk about my husband. I asked him, I said, Matt, what motivates you to go to the gym? My husband is a big dude. Like, he's been lifting for a really long time, and he's fit, okay? So he said what always motivates him is when someone tells him, bro, you look jacked. Oh, he got called Cobra at work because his shoulders and neck and all that is so broad. He was like, baby, they didn't call me Cobra. They didn't call me Cobra. Hearing things from other people really motivates him to go to the gym. And he wants to constantly work on being the best version of himself. But he did say that the reason why he goes to the gym is because it's his habit. Like, he's used to going, and that's why he goes. Next person that I asked is my best friend, Elizabeth. Her and I did our competitions together. She did figure, I did bikini. And she just had twins. So her life perspective is completely 100% different than mine. I don't have children. She has two at one time. They're 5 months old, almost 6 months old. And the biggest thing is her health benefits. She wants to be a healthy example for her daughters, but she also wants gains. Just knowing that she's working on herself makes her feel like a better mother. And I asked Elle, my sweet dear friend Elle. Elle is she works at a gym, and she has won a powerlifting competition. Her to go to the gym, and she said that she has been on both ends of the spectrum of unhealthy. So she has been overweight, overeating, underweight, undereating, what motivates her is knowing that she's in a healthy place, and being a healthy person is important to her. Thank you all so much for watching my video, and I hope that it was helpful. Alright, love you guys. Thank you for watching.